Here's a business idea. A young woman, a wife and mother, wants to make some money, doing something she really loves. She is working in the construction business, selling concrete parking structures. But Lorie Line is a piano player, working in the construction business, has been a piano player since she was 6 years old, a child in Reno, Nevada, whose parents saw the talent and bought the dream.
They even went so far. We lived in Reno, and they went to Sacramento to get the piano and to pick it out. And I remember sitting on the curb on my birthday, waiting for that piano to come. I was sitting out, and I had no shoes. It was June 20th, and I sat without my shoes on, and just there was water going down the curb, people watering their lawn. And I was just waiting for the truck.
The piano comes. She makes a promise to her folks she'll play until she's 18, and as she grows up, she makes a promise to herself. Did you think you were going to be a concert pianist? What were your aspirations? What did you think it was going to be like to be a pianist in your adult life?
I knew that I'd perform. I just didn't know how I would get there. I never wanted to read and memorize. I didn't want to play in a pit. I didn't want to practice all day by myself. But I knew that I wanted to play for people because I had something to say. And I just didn't quite know how I was going to do it, but I knew somehow I'd be able to do this. And even if it would have just been for smaller crowds or in a department store.
This is the music of Lorie Line from one of her best-selling CDs. And here's how all this came about. She auditioned for a job playing piano at Dayton's department store, close to her home near Minneapolis. She played more than 20 hours a week, kept her job at the construction company, would be a bit embarrassed if one of her business friends would pass by in Dayton's. But soon it was clear. Lorie Line was a department store star. People loved her music.
They would come up to the piano and they'd say, "This is what I'm looking for, this particular style of music." And there isn't anybody that is doing this. And there isn't actually even a radio station that's fulfilling my needs for music the way that you can do this. Do you have an album out? Do you have a tape out? And of course I thought, aha, this is why I'd been in business for so long. Let me take your name and your number and your address.
When 500 people signed up, Lorie Line made a record. The mailing list got longer. She made more records, sold them at Dayton's, sold them in gift shops, 15,000 gift shops around the country. Started playing concerts, quit the job at Dayton's, quit the construction job, more CDs, tapes, sheet music. She found her fans wanted to have all the Lorie Line products. Lorie Line started playing at Dayton's in 1989. In fiscal year 1994, her small music company will have gross sales of $2 million.
I really know how to make a melody line sing. And then I know how to support it with the right selection of the notes underneath it to create a flow that is appealing to the ear. So,
is there a way you could play something in an ordinary sense and then play it the way you play it? Can you play?
Yeah, let's think of a song here.
Play something straight and then play it the way.
Okay, let's do like Bob Dylan's "Blowin' in the Wind." This is straight. Okay, now here's how I would do it.
If you ask Lorie Line, or Tim Line, her husband, why not sign up with a major record company, you'll get a quizzical look. Lorie's music would get lost, they say. A big label wouldn't know these customers as well as we do. These customers feel uncomfortable in music stores. That original mailing list of 500 people has now grown to 15,000. Plus, her CDs sell for $16, the cassettes for $11. If it's your own company, you keep more of the money.
This is where Mary sits, and she is our inventory control person. So she does all the buying and all the selling. And then in the back is where we handle all the product. And then we also have a garage out back that we have about 9 pallets of product out there. So we house all our product right here. Unless it's a big order like for Dayton's, it comes right off the line and we drop ship.
The company, called Timeline Productions, bought a small building in Wayzata, Minnesota. 5 employees, selling this year 300,000 CDs and tapes and music books. This afternoon they're packing up for a concert at Orchestra Hall in Minneapolis. More than 2,000 tickets to that have been sold, and those people will be spending a little extra money as well.
We average usually $5 a head, $5 to $8 a head. We look at it how much we are going to average per head on a concert.
In sales.
Right, so $5 times 2,000 will make $10,000 probably tonight.
So tonight, if you would, please welcome a wonderful mother, a wonderful spouse, a great partner, a great business mind, and a woman who loves to arrange music and produce music. She likes to garden, she likes to snow ski, but most of all what she loves to do is make beautiful music. Lorie Line and her Pop Chamber Orchestra.
Lorie Line began this day in Omaha, Nebraska. They've been on a winter tour. And after this evening's show, near midnight, she will be near exhaustion trying to talk to everybody who's been invited to a reception. But on stage at Orchestra Hall, opening her concert, she is vibrant and happy, wearing a sparkling small black dress, leading 9 musicians through her own arrangement of Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Later in the concert, it's time for a bit of market research. Lorie Line's company mails out questionnaires, asking her fans about what songs she should record. And tonight at Orchestra Hall, for a piano medley, she's taking requests.
A Whole New World. Piano Man, hold on. Stairway to Heaven.
She was wonderful, just fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
She just plays effortlessly. She can touch the piano and just can make you cry even. It's just so gorgeous. I first saw her at Dayton several years ago, and instead of shopping, I just stood next to her piano and just listened to her play.
Over the years, lots of piano players have worked part-time at Dayton's department stores. Lorie Line brought sales ability to the job, and that's unusual for a musician. So all of a sudden, Tim Line and Lorie Line find themselves running a $2 million company, and they're still dreaming.
It would be nice to have someday a million-selling record. I think that's one of our goals and aspirations. It'd be nice to be able to call up Carnegie Hall someday and rent it. That's one of our goals. And it'd be nice to be able to sell out a 20-city Christmas concert tour someday.
There are a lot of people out there that are musicians that are in this alternative area, and they're playing what they really like, but nobody else likes it. And they're gifted and they're talented, but they don't have this audience to be able to make a living, that they're going to draw and be able to make a living with. And I'm fortunate that I like what I'm doing, and I like the sound that I'm making, and everybody else does too.
It's All Things Considered.